Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have started with the lighting of this office cabin interior over here. So let's continue it. So now very first of all, what I'll be doing over here is like, let's go into some render settings. Let's go into rendering, render setup. Let's go into Vray. Let's change some settings over here. I'll go into this image filter. I'll make it as Catmull room over here. I'll go into this max subdivisions. I'll make it as 24 over here. Global DMC. Into this I'll keep the subdivisions as 32. Environment GI. Color mapping will keep it as exponential. I'll go into the advanced settings over here. Okay, that's totally perfect over here. Go into the GI. Let's check out the settings for this GI. Irridence map, light cache. Go down. (1300) settings over here. Now let's again go into the material parameter. Into the material, let's select this material, go into the floor, and I'll increase its subdivisions over here. So I can increase the subdivisions. Let's make it to 16. We'll increase the subdivisions. For all of this. So let's increase this subdivisions for all. So keep on increasing this subdivisions. Okay. So now again I'll go into this, go into the render setup. Go into rendering. Let's take this hole and let's just render it. So now what I'll do over here is like, if you want, I can slightly increase the multiplier for this light. I'll slightly increase the multiplier for this light. Just keep it as it is. And now go into the environment. First let's go back into the camera view. Let's render it again. I'll again take a region render. and go into this rendering environment. We have already taken a Vray exposure control. Let's go into this and let's try to change it. Let's make it as daylight and let's render and see how it looks like. We can see some color changes over here. We can reduce the ISO if required. So if I make the ISO as 50, let's render it again. It's getting more darker. I'll increase its ISO to 200. Okay, it's getting more brighter. That's a shutter speed, that's a camera's ISO I'm talking about. So I'll go into this and I'll keep it as 130 right now. Ultimately, I'll again take one more V-ray light. I'll take a V-ray light. I'll go into this front view and I'll keep one light over here. So we can just push this, mirror it in y-axis, take it inside, and the temperature I'm going to reduce it, resolution I'll increase it, I'll off the cast shadows, and it's going to be very high. So let's again select this V-ray light. Okay, still it's very high and it's getting more of orangish look. I think we'll slightly push it towards a bit white. The intensity is too high. 0.4, I'll keep it as 0.4 and let's see. Okay. So definitely I have off the shadows for it. Okay, again I'll go into this. If I switch this light behind and let's see how it looks like. I'll again go into this. I'll slightly increase a bit of its reflection. I'll select this light. I'll keep it as 0.2 over here. Again I'll go into the environment part. Let's go into its environment. Shutter speed, we have kept it as 10. Oops, I'm sorry. 0.2. Can keep it as neutral also. You can keep it as daylight, or even you have different other parameters, you can just try to change that and see over here. Even you can change the temperature over here if you require. So this is like more, it is getting more of a orangish look, but we need that. So let it render. Now I'll just go into this. Let's just check this out. If you want, you can even add a bit of atmospheric shadow. That's, we can say, the Vray environment. So let's go into this atmospheric apparatus. Take a box, Gizmo. So I can just work with its length, width for this atmosphere. Alright. So again, you can go into the environment. You can add a Vray environmental fog. Let's go down. You can add this Gizmo, add a light. Fog distance, you can increase that. Your subdivisions can make it to 32. Max steps. We won't make the scene more orangish. We'll slightly work on it. Go on to the floor one, we need a bit of reflection also. So you can go into this render setup, and if you want we can just try to activate this, and let's render and see how it looks like. Go up in the environment section and make it as neutral. Okay, I think this looks much better than that, because that is giving you a bit more of a very orangish. You see this? Don't need that. We'll keep it as neutral over here, and let's just save this. I'll just save as it. Okay. So guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So I'll be showing you few of the things how we can add a proper environmental fog over here with the help of this atmospheric apparatus over here. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. So we'll be also adding some light passes to it, and we'll be finalizing the output. So if any doubts, please put it in the comment section. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the next tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.